Because we're talking about dan. The word is there, dan, and charity. So we should always feel that we're doing the greatest welfare work, to giving Krishna. And we should give Krishna. If you're just trying to pull people's ears and pull people's arms, give money, then you're not giving Krishna. You preach, give Krishna consciousness, and money will come. Because preaching means, what does preaching mean? You have two things. You have filings and you have a magnet. You have iron filings. Iron filings and a magnet, they go together. As soon as they're close enough, they come together. But if the iron magnet is here and iron filings are here and the magnet's weak, it will not draw. But as soon as they get close together, the magnetic power will pull those filings and they'll stick on the magnet. You understand? So you have to understand, Lakshmi is always stuck on the chest of Narayan. She's resting on the chest of Narayan, and she sometimes does some charan seva. So they're together. Just like the iron magnet and the filings are together. They have a natural attraction. So when you speak Krishna Katha, you are speaking about Krishna. You are creating a field, an attractive field, a force field, just like the magnet. The magnet gives out a field. It's called the magnetic field. It gives out some energy. You can't see it. You can't see it. You just see some funny little thing like this. But there's some invisible forces. Some invisible forces called magnetic force or magnetic attraction. And you drop a few little pieces of iron there, and all of a sudden they start dancing across the table. Hey, what? Why did that happen? A little kid will think it's magic. Oh, magic. These things ran across the table without any reason. So that's just called magnetic attraction. So in the same way, when you preach Krishna consciousness, you set up a spiritual field. You create a spiritual force field. They say the Force, and all these kind of wars, Star Wars and everything. So you create a spiritual force field because Krishna is all attractive. Sankarshan. Krishna is all attractive, and Krishna Katha is all attractive. So when you go and actually preach Krishna consciousness, you give Krishna to others. What happens is that you're glorifying Krishna, and of course Narayan is within Krishna. He's a Sarva Avatari. And you're also glorifying Narayan, so you're creating an attractive force. And what does Krishna Katha attract? Krishna Katha attracts Radharani. And what does Narayan Katha attract? Narayan Katha attracts Lakshmi. And what do you want? And as soon as you start speaking about Narayan, Lakshmi's going to dance across the table. They're on one side of the table and you're on the other side of the table, just like the magnets on one side of the table and the iron filings dance across the table. So when you start glorifying Narayan in a pure way, without motivation, without ego, without greed, without envy, greed for, if I get a big donation, I get 10% for my babies. Forget the greed, forget the envy. In a selfless way, you get whatever you get, don't worry. But you preach Krishna Katha to help. You go with the mood of giving charity, which is Krishna. You go with the mood of helping people and giving them by preaching Krishna Katha, and that will create the force field in which Lakshmi will dance across the table. Just boom, like a powerful magnet. She'll stick on you. Because the man, he's sitting on the other side of the table, he's holding the Lakshmi in his hand, and it's behind him. And you're speaking, oh, please give me money, please give me money, please give me money. He's like, get out. Here's 100 rupees, get lost. Here's 1,000 rupees, get lost. But you go in and you speak for an hour or two, Krishna Katha, what is the meaning of life? What is the difference between the body and the soul? And you start speaking, then all of a sudden that wall safe opens up and out comes 3 lakhs. Lakshmi in that form personified in rupees comes dancing across the table. Oh, what magic. Because Lakshmi wants to be with Narayan. Lakshmi wants to be with Narayan, no doubt. But you're not speaking about Narayan, so she'll stay with, she's crying. She's in the safe, she's in the wall safe, she's in the drawer, she's crying, Narayan, 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 help, help, help. But no, you're not going on Narayan's behalf. But when Sita was crying in Lanka, Ram heard her cries. He couldn't sleep at night. He couldn't sleep for a second. Every second, all he could hear, he would turn on this side, Sita, Sita, turn this side, Sita. He would just hear his name, Ram, 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 Ram. His wife was calling. So he was attracted. So he went and he got Sita back. So when you go and you speak Krishna Katha, then Lakshmi she'll run out of there.